Look at that. What? Ooh. Look at all that wood. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that cool? Huh? Is that pretty awesome? What do you think, Crosby? Is that cool? Hey guys, thought I'd come to you with a little video, or start a video, about to kind of go along with my backyard projects that I've been working on from the last video I did. So I was out driving the neighborhood earlier today to go to my mother-in-law's house to air up my tire on the wheelbarrow using the air compressor. And lo and behold, down the road there was a tree trimming company working on removal of some trees. And I was just mentioning in the last video that I was hoping for a load of wood chips. And lo and behold, there they are. I've got wood chips. We've got about 10 or 11 yards of them. I've been working on them today, trying to make this large pile disappear, but it's going pretty slow. I'll be updating you all with another video once I get the project completed. But I'm also working on using these old pavers. I dug out an area here and then put these old pavers in that spot, and I'll be arranging them and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do pea gravel in between them or if I'm just going to put mulch in between them and go with a live ground cover. But I had the pavers behind the shed. But of course I like to go as thrifty and cheap as possible with my gardening projects, so I may end up just mulching in between and putting some creeping thyme in there or something. Juanita's pretty excited about the pavers because she likes to play hopscotch on the ones out front, and now she can really play hopscotch on the ones out back. So let me take you over here to where I've already put in those wood chips. Right in through there. Along that whole fence line. So yeah, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I'll be working on that over the next few days, see how far those get me. And the tree trimmers that were doing that job said they also will be doing another local job just around the corner from me as well in a couple of weeks. So if I need more, they can always drop another load. So in the meantime, I'm going to be pretty busy here in the next couple of days, and I'll give you an update on with the next video. So stay tuned. Okay guys, it's a rainy Tuesday morning. Hope you all had a good Labor Day weekend. I'm going to conclude my video on the wood chip delivery that I had last week. It took me 3 days to move all the wood chips. And then past couple of days, me and the kids had a lot of fun going to Kings Island for a couple of days. But there is the wood chip pile gone. I piled up a little bit of them around those tall grasses that I had there that I cut down a little while ago. So I'm hoping that'll help to feed those grasses and to just help keep the weeds down around them. But yeah, the wood chip pile is gone. I'll take you and show you where I moved it all to. All right. So I put my wood chips in pretty thick, anywhere from 4 inches thick where I had cardboard, 4 to 6 inches thick, to 10 to 12 inches thick where I didn't have any cardboard, just to try to smother out the weeds. This stuff will definitely sink pretty quickly because of how fresh they are and how green, so they'll eventually sink. We're getting lots of good rain today. We've had lots of good rain over the weekend to water them in, really get that decomposing process going. Like I said, the wood chips are nothing fancy to look at, but they serve a great purpose, especially when you're first creating your beds, to smother things out and to really build that soil as the wood chips themselves decompose and they turn into that humusy soil that you want for your plants. I didn't go very high up on the tree trunk, as you want to try to avoid that in order to prevent any kind of killing off of the trees. I just kind of piled it around the things that I had already planted in this area. Hostas, Brunnera, Heuchera, all of it's perennial. So it shouldn't have any issues with the wood chips themselves. A lot of people are concerned about the wood chips drawing out nitrogen from your soil. But as long as you're using it as a mulch and you're not tilling it into the soil, it's not a huge issue. You just don't want to plant into the wood chips for about a year after decomposing. You probably can plant perennials. They'll just suffer the first year or two, probably discolor, but they'll bounce back. They'll do okay. Yeah, it's a nice cool morning. I'm enjoying this rain. It's nice weather. I need to get these blocks cleaned up from where I was holding my cardboard down. Get all my pots of my different starts that I borrowed from my mother-in-law, as well as split from some of these hostas that I got on sale earlier in the season. Well, not earlier in the season, but got them on sale for a really good price. And then, of course, this is my propagation area. That's my makeshift tarp to block out this west sun, the sun setting in the west, to keep those harsh rays off my propagation bins, to keep them from burning up the plants. That's it right there. That's all I was able to get covered with those 10, 11 yards of wood chips, I would say. But that's quite a bit of work involved in moving them wood chips, but wasn't bad. They were pretty light and airy. I just used a pitchfork and a narrow bladed spade to move them. But as these wood chips age, I like the look of them myself. They look more natural versus the fancier black mulch. You just might not choose the natural wood chips for any kind of curb appeal or anything like that. But after a couple years, after the plants get nice and thick and established, that's when I'll go around and put in some of the nicer black mulch around my plants. That way I'm not having to buy as much of the nicer stuff, and I can use what nature gives me and these wood chip companies give me for free. Isn't that right, Chloe? You don't have anything to say? You're out here in the rain with me, aren't you? You ready to go in? All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Chloe and I are going to say goodbye for the day, and we'll see you next time.